All right. The name is Delman, aka Four Eyes, the Ugly Professor, and I'm doing the album review for the new Chez Noir. The name of the album is called The Color of Chocolate Part 2. Yes, that Shea Butter Queen has done it again. Put out another good album. And I'm going to get into this review, and this review is done on behalf of Old Heads Network. All right, Chez Noir is one of my favorite artists of the past 5 years. Not just favorite female artists, but artists in general. She is one of my favorite. She is very consistent. I think she's only like 31 years old, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is mathing right. And this is like her 14th project. That's albums and EPs included since 2019. The first time I heard her was on an album she did called As God Intended with the producer Apollo Brown. They did a collabo album together where he did the production, she did the rhyming, had some good features on there. And it came out in 2020, and that was my first time really hearing her. I think I might have heard her featured on somebody's song prior to that, but that's like the first whole project that I heard from her. And I was highly impressed. I like that album. I believe I reviewed it, so you can find that on YouTube somewhere. And I never heard her first Color Chocolate Volume 1 joint. I never even knew it existed. And it was only an EP. It only had 4 songs on there. So that's probably why it slipped through the cracks for me not hearing it, because it was only a 4-song EP. So I have to go back and listen to that now that I had part 2. And Chez, she's a lyricist. She's not selling sex. She's not selling ratchetness. She is a throwback to like the MC Lights and Queen Latifah. And she's a very talented young lady. She can make beats and she writes all her lyrics. So that's a plus. She's very talented. More talented than most of these females that are getting all the pub nowadays. And on this new album, The Color of Chocolate Part 2, I pretty much like everything. I believe it's only 8 songs total on here, 8 or 9 songs total. The first song is called Pain Class, and it feels basically just like an intro, even though she's rhyming on the joint. It was cool. That was the only song that I was like, but it's like an intro, so I really didn't give it that much thought into, well, whether I like it or not. I felt like, okay, it's just the intro. It's not an actual song, even though she is rhyming on the joint. And then you got another song called Buy versus Sale, which Chez produced herself. The beat is banging. She did a great job on the production. It's a storytelling song. It's a cautionary tale, should I say, about drug use and drug selling. Then you got another song called Who's the Greatest, featuring Elzhi. Elzhi's my guy, I like Elzhi. And Chez just on there talking her shit. And Elzhi is more so showing love to and respect to others that he feels is great. So that's a nice song. I like that joint. Produced by Chez. Chez produced that joint as well. Then you got another joint called Show and Tell, featuring, now I hope I don't butcher her name, but it's 7XV The Genius. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But she's nice. I've heard her before in the past. I think she's down with Griselda, if I'm not mistaken. And that's a banging song. I dig it. 2 females just spitting on the joint. Nice track. Produced by somebody called Drew Dave. I dig it. Then you got another song called Where You Go. I really dig this song. I like the sample use. The sample use is crazy. You got another joint called Blink Twice, produced by Evidence. Evidence is my guy. Evidence from the West Coast. He was in the group Dilated Peoples. He had several solo albums himself that are pretty good. And he's also an underrated producer, and he did this joint, and she has a video for this song. And I like this joint. And another nice track called Stores, produced by Shay. It's pain music, it's introspective. And then you got another joint called New Beginning, produced by Shay again. She does a good job on the production on this one. It's featuring someone called Son Little. And I believe he sings on the hook. He's doing the singing on the hook, and the singing is pretty good. I like it. She has a video for this song as well. And this is one of those songs that could and should get radio play, even though nowadays radio play doesn't really matter. But this is one of those songs that is deep, but it ain't over your head. It's easy to digest, if that make any sense. I really dig that song. Nice way to end the project. I dig it. So overall, I would give this joint a B to B plus. It's more of a B plus, leaning more to a B plus. So I'm gonna just say flat out it's a B plus. But I was, think okay, it's a B, between a B and a B plus. But I'm gonna give it a B plus, because basically I don't have no problems with it. The only song that I probably will skip is the first song, which I said feels like an intro, which I thought was just okay. But other than that, good to go. So I recommend you buy it. Support independent artists like herself. All hail Queen Shay Butter. And I'm out. That's it. Like and subscribe and all that good shit.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.